Imagine a world very different from our own. This was Earth during the Triassic period, over 230 million years ago. The continents were not scattered as they are today. Instead, they were clumped together into one giant supercontinent, Pangaea. It was a harsh, arid world, a vast desert in its center. Yet in this tough environment, a new kind of animal was taking its first steps. These were not yet the colossal beasts of legend. They were small, nimble, quick. These were the very first dinosaurs, pioneers in a world recovering from a massive extinction. Humble beginnings for what would become an empire. The Triassic was a time of experimentation for life. Strange reptiles filled the land, seas, skies. Crocodile-like predators lurked in rivers. Pig-sized plant-eating reptiles grazed nearby. Some had beaks, others bore tusks. Dinosaurs were just one group among many, fighting for their place. Early examples like Eoraptor were no bigger than a large dog. They ran on two legs, their long tails helping them balance. They were fast, and likely ate small animals and insects. They had a special advantage though. Their legs were positioned directly under their bodies, not sprawling out to the sides like other reptiles. This gave them more efficient movement, a key to their eventual success. The Jurassic period followed the Triassic. It was a different world. Pangaea began to break apart, creating new oceans and seas. The climate became wetter and milder. Ferns, cycads, towering conifers. It was a green paradise, a world of plenty. And with all this plant life came the food to fuel giants. The small dinosaurs of the Triassic began to evolve into titans. This was the time when dinosaurs truly became the undisputed rulers of the Earth. Their size became their signature, a testament to a world where resources were abundant and life was large. This was the age of the sauropods, the long-necked, long-tailed plant eaters. These were the largest animals to ever walk on land. Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus. Brachiosaurus had a giraffe-like posture, its front legs longer than its back ones, allowing it to munch on the leaves of the tallest trees. Diplodocus was incredibly long, using its whip-like tail as a potential weapon against predators. Following the Jurassic, the Cretaceous period dawned. This was the final and longest chapter in the age of dinosaurs, lasting from about 145 to 66 million years ago. If the Jurassic was about sheer size, the Cretaceous was about diversity. The continents continued to drift apart, creating more isolated land masses and coastlines. This separation led to dinosaurs evolving in unique and wonderful ways on different parts of the globe. A major new development also occurred. Flowering plants appeared. This changed the landscape forever, providing a new, energy-rich food source. The world became a vibrant, colorful place, and dinosaur evolution went into overdrive. This period gave us some of the most iconic dinosaurs we know. The king himself, Tyrannosaurus rex, stalked the forests of western North America. It was the ultimate predator with a bone-crushing bite more powerful than any land animal before or since. But it had plenty of formidable prey. The three-horned Triceratops was a walking fortress, a massive herbivore that lived in herds. It could defend itself with sharp horns and a bony frill. These two dinosaurs are forever linked in our imagination, a classic predator-prey battle. They represent the peak of dinosaur evolution. The reign of the dinosaurs ended with shocking suddenness. It ended on a Tuesday. 66 million years ago, an asteroid, a rock from outer space the size of Mount Everest, was on a collision course with Earth. It traveled at an unimaginable speed, many times faster than a rifle bullet. It slammed into our planet in the shallow waters of what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. The impact was more powerful than billions of atomic bombs exploding at once. In that single, terrible moment, the world was changed forever. The age of dinosaurs came to a fiery, cataclysmic end. The immediate aftermath was apocalyptic. The impact gouged a crater over 100 miles wide. It sent a blast wave of superheated air and energy expanding in all directions, incinerating everything for hundreds of miles. Gigantic tsunamis, miles high, raced across the oceans, devastating coastlines around the globe. Trillions of tons of vaporized rock and debris were blasted into the atmosphere. As this material rained back down, the friction heated the air to oven-like temperatures. The sky itself caught fire. In the eerie quiet that followed the cataclysm, the world was a desolate wasteland. The great forests were gone, replaced by fields of ferns. The once mighty dinosaurs were no more. Their bones lay scattered across a broken landscape, but life, as it always does, endured. The survivors of the extinction were not the biggest or the strongest. They were the small, the adaptable, the lucky. Any creature that could find shelter underground in fresh water or survive on scraps had a chance. The world was wiped clean, offering a blank slate for these humble survivors. Small mammals, no bigger than rats, which had spent millions of years scurrying at the feet of dinosaurs, emerged from their burrows. Mammals, freed from dinosaur dominance, exploded in an evolutionary frenzy. So dinosaurs never truly left us. Their extinction paved the way for the age of mammals and ultimately for our own existence.